Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and participants of the TUE contest. A warm welcome to the speed dates. And then normally the crowd would start to cheer and applaud, but not today.
This is at least what I can do, applaud for you. Yeah, today we have a slightly different format and program than originally planned. But we worked hard together with Soapbox and a team of Innovation Space to recreate the experience of the speed dates online. And in the end, as we all know, it's never about the format, it's always about the people.
It's about the people. And a special thanks to all our business partners. It's highly appreciated that in these hectic times you have made time to support our students in translating their dreams into demos to deliver meaningful innovations.
Yeah, and who are we, Lino?
Well, you are Bert-Jan.
Yeah, I'm Bert-Jan Woertman. I've been working in the Brainport Eindhoven innovation ecosystem in different roles for the past 20 years. And in Innovation Space, I'm responsible to connect and position Innovation Space students, student teams, and startups to the Brainport Eindhoven innovation ecosystem. That's what I do. Lino,
Wow.
Who are you?
Well, my name is Lino and I'm the project manager of the TUE contest for the past 6 years now. It's the 6th edition already. I think 7 years ago when I started recruiting sponsors and trying to organize the first contest, I came to you at the High Tech Campus looking for support.
Yeah.
And you supported me, and here we are 6 years later together co-hosting this event.
Still going strong and bigger than ever, I understand. Eh?
Yes.
So we started in Eindhoven and now it's how many competitions?
We have them in Delft, Enschede, Wageningen, Tilburg, Eindhoven. We go to Aachen, RWTH. So yes.
International expansion.
Yes,
Lino.
we hope so.
Good to hear.
Yes.
And Lino, who could have imagined 2 months ago, only 2 months ago, that we would be standing here in front of a camera instead of in front of a crowd of innovators?
No, not me.
No, yeah, me neither. But for innovators, there was some good news. And in times of Corona, it's good to have some good news.
There was?
Yeah, there was good news. Do you have any idea what the good news for innovators in the Netherlands was?
Has it to do something with the harbor, Rotterdam?
No. Airport, seaport.
Yes. Brainport?
Brainport, yes, Brainport.
And then, tell me.
I will tell you. So yesterday, I'm very happy with this. Yesterday, Minister van de Nieuwhuis announced that they will stop with the privileged position of the airport and the seaport because they want to contribute more to regions like Brainport Eindhoven, because research shows that the added value that we realize over here is just growing more rapidly than in those other regions. So it makes sense to invest more money in the Brainport Eindhoven region.
That's
so
great.
Good news for the region.
No surprise for us.
No surprise for us. No. For you?
No, because here at the TUE Eindhoven campus at Innovation Space, we know that in the world of high-tech, new, disruptive innovations happen in value chains at the cross borders between different disciplines.
Yeah, it's basically the reason we exist.
Exactly.
Because we believe in interdisciplinary research. That's the way forward to success.
I think that's a good link to our first guest.
Yeah, the best guest to start with, because she is like the founder of Innovation Space, and she's also still involved as the scientific director. So let's go to, where is Isabel Rijman? I think Nuenen.
She's in Nuenen.
Is she already on the telco? How are you?
Yes, thanks. Good to see you.
Hey, 4.5 years ago, you started with Innovation Space. And then 2 years later, you found yourselves and a group of enthusiasts an office at the campus to really kickstart Innovation Space. Why did you start with Innovation Space, and why did you start at that moment?
Well, there is really a need from the outside world, from the companies in our ecosystem, to have a new type of engineers, because the problems that are out there require engineers that can work interdisciplinary and really have an entrepreneur mindset. So there was need outside, and on the other side, students also changed because they want to have impact in the outside world. They are really motivated to do something to change the world, and the current education does not offer this. So we needed to innovate education. So that's why we started.
The world changed, students changed, and so the university had to change. And it has been quite a success, Isabel. Could you share some facts and figures with us about the growth of innovation space?
Yes, so in our first year in Matrix, we already had 1,600 students that followed courses in our new challenge-based learning education model. And this academic year, we have over 2,000 already. And at this moment, we have 30 student teams in innovation space already.
30.
30 already.
30.
Yeah, so.
Isabel, you've also been studying innovation ecosystems not only here at Eindhoven, but worldwide. And recently there was a great article in The Economist. It said, ask people to pinpoint the center of the digital economy and many will figure Silicon Valley, populated by Apple, Google, Facebook, and too many sexy startups to count. Others may not at the area around Seattle, where Amazon and Microsoft are based, and some could suggest Shenzhen, China's technology hub. Few would point to a nondescript suburb of Eindhoven, the Netherlands, 5th biggest city. Yet on closer inspection, the case for Veldhoven looks compelling.
Economist, eh?
Yes?
This is amazing, eh? So economists saying, doing independent journalism worldwide, saying, well, okay, Veldhoven is the epicenter of silicon in the world. This is amazing.
Mind-blowing. What do you think, Isabel? Is the secret of our success now and in the future as well?
It is collaboration in innovation ecosystems, for sure. And we have creative students that can really collaborate. And if they do so in interdisciplinary teams, so across many different disciplines, I think that's the key for success. Yeah.
And so we have how do you call this? We're laying first, so to say, how to keep our position. Is that so? It's difficult for me to explain what I mean, because like we're doing very well, but what do we need to do as a value chain to guarantee that we can continue this success? Do you have any ideas about that?
Yeah, we need to collaborate with all the different parties together. So the universities and the companies and the governments all together in projects, challenges, and together work on the big projects in these different interdisciplinary teams. We need to collaborate more.
Yeah, even in these times, in times of crisis, we need to join forces and collaborate. It's strange times, Isabel. Conferences are cancelled, the Olympics are postponed. PSV will not be crowned the champion of this year's competition. Okay, but the TUE contest continues. Why? And you even decided in the contest to start a special COVID Corona category connected to the TUE Against COVID platform. Could you elaborate on that? Why continue the contest and why add a special category?
Yeah, I think the contest needs to continue because all these teams are working on solutions that the outside world needs. So, and students need to keep on learning. So I think we really need to support these teams and help them together with the companies to continue their work. So, and if it's possible digital, and it is possible, we should do it. The other thing is we made this category linked to our platform. So at the innovation space, we set up a platform, TUE Against COVID-19, where we link the demand side, so requests from companies, hospitals, schools, all kinds of organizations. And we link these requests for help to offers by students and researchers and coaches from industry. Such that, it's really challenge based. So we are used to do that. And we now do that also for this big challenge in the world. So we have a platform that links, that matches both. And if you want to help, just visit tueinnovationspace.nl and there you can click on TUE Against COVID-19. So if you have a request for help or you want to offer your help as a coach or as a student or a researcher or other, go there. So thanks in advance.
Great.
Thank you, Isabel.
Yes, thanks.
Thank you, Isabel. Hopefully we see you soon.
Yes, success today.
And all the best.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes, Lino, it happens to be that one of last year's winners is heavily involved in fighting the consequences of a very particular
Yes.
category of corona. My daughter of 15 was listening in on a telco that I had with one of these guys, Bob, and he's here also. And she said only one thing: why? Why are these guys doing this? Basically, yeah, we'll let Bob explain what they're doing, and then you also know why my daughter says why.
Yeah, let's hear it from him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's invite Bob. And Bob, please come. He's 1.5 meters apart from us, so take some time. And we have to switch microphones, so stay there. So then we switch
Yes.
with a totally.
We do it very fast. We'll be back in 2 seconds,
Yeah.
all right?
Okay. Hi, Bob. How are you doing?
Very well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Great to see you.
Yeah, great to see you too.
Finally see some people again in these times of corona. Hey, Bob, the past weeks must have been a roller coaster for you. You were working on something, and then corona came, and something happened.
Yeah, exactly. So we really pivoted due to the corona crisis in the last weeks. And we're working on previous to the corona crisis. We worked on a keyboard with which we can detect things like stress, emotions, and fatigue, for example. Yeah, our projects that we're working on were postponed or delayed, and yeah, we were thinking together with our coach from Innovation Space, like, okay, what can we still do? So there's a lot of things that we can't do.
But how was that at that moment? So you came to the realization, okay, basically, yeah, a lot of things stop. What to do?
Yeah.
And what did you do? And you called that coach, or you called each other? You did a brainstorm? So
yeah. So in the beginning, there was a lot of uncertainty. So
Yeah.
we didn't know like what to do, and also the people that we worked with, it was very much unclear. What to do next, and yeah, we were having Skype calls already with our coach, and yeah, we were brainstorming. Okay, so good chance that a lot of the projects will be cancelled or be postponed. And what can we do in the meantime? Because we have this technology, we have this knowledge. What can we do with that? And
what is the technology? Because people
Yeah.
might not know, Team Intense, the technology is about?
we developed a pressure-sensitive keyboard. So that's a keyboard with which we can not only see if a key is pressed,
Yeah.
but also how far and how fast the key is pressed. And we can basically do a lot of things with the keyboard. So one of the things is seeing whether a person is stressed or is tired, or whether he or she is very happy or sad. And
So you can see my emotions from looking at the way
Yeah,
I type.
yeah, so-
But then Corona came and you changed.
Yeah, basically. So yeah, we started basically looking where is a need for this technology, and what with the things that we can do. And one of the things we can do with keystroke dynamics is identifying a person, and not just like at one instance, but continuously. And yeah, during online examinations, that is actually very interesting.
Yeah, and that's exactly what my daughter didn't like. You went from fighting stress to fighting fraud, basically.
Yeah, basically. But what might be good to we're very student friendly.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, so
Yeah.
A student basically doesn't notice us. So they need to give permission, of course, but you don't need to install any plugins. You don't need to hold your ID card for the camera. It all goes on the background. You can focus on your exam.
Okay.
Exactly what you want.
Yeah.
You can still do your exam, so you don't have any delay on your study progress.
Student-friendly fraud detection.
Exactly.
Making online examinations possible. But the crazy thing is, a year ago I saw you pitching with a totally different idea. You won. Well, you were one of the winners of the TOE contest. So the past year, could you share with all participants that are watching today, and also with the business partner, what are the most important lessons that you learned in the past year?
I think I really learned last year a lot, basically. When you're an entrepreneur, and especially student entrepreneur, every day is you learn a lot, and you learn to put yourself in uncomfortable situations and put yourselves out of your comfort zone all
What
of the
was
time.
the most uncomfortable position that you've been in the past year?
Well, a lot of uncomfortable, yeah. But I think the TUE contest is
Okay.
actually a good example of putting yourself outside of your comfort zone. Especially, I think for a lot of engineers here on the TU Eindhoven, it's very uncomfortable to pitch in front of people and to maybe have speed dates with a lot of people from the industry, you never get used to pitching in front of a big audience or something like that. At least I don't.
So it's get out of your comfort zone and join the TUE contest, go on stage and pitch your idea.
Exactly.
And you learned a lot. Okay, that's great to hear. But now for the contestants that are watching, the participants that are watching, if they want also to become one of the winners, do you have 1 or 2 golden tips?
Well,
Please?
yeah, for sure. What I think that the Corona crisis really showed is that it's really good to be like both flexible but also persistent. So you're not only flexible enough to change your proposition towards where the need is currently at, but you should also be like persistent enough to do that and not be too demotivated by all the things that you can't control. Just continue with trying to make something work. Good chance that a lot of things won't work in the next year after you finish the TUE contest. But if you're like stubborn enough, then you probably find some people crazy enough to partner up with you and collaborate on something cool.
And talking about partners, great advice by the way, persistence, that's what you need. Talking about partners that you need to bring your proposition towards the market, how can we help you with the community present online today watching? What do you need?
Maybe we can actually help some people. Yeah,
cool.
So we have now some experience with authentication online, and probably there are some companies watching that are currently working like distance-based.
That you can now look in the camera, take the camera and say exactly what you need, what you want from them. So talk to the chief information officers.
So if you want to collaborate with a cool TUE startup and want to enhance your cybersecurity, there might be a chance that we are able to help. And reach out to us, and I'm pretty sure the best things come out of those collaborations. So let us know.
Thank you very much, Bob, and good luck with all the challenges that are ahead. And the future depends on what you do today, what you do tomorrow.
Exactly.
Just persevere and make it happen. And a big applause normally you would get from the audience, but now it's just me and Lino applauding for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yes, if you stay here for a minute, I will introduce the next speaker, because it's also very interesting. So the current COVID-19 crisis affects everything and everybody. The speed with which we had and still have to respond is accelerating at an enormous pace. We're all being asked to stay at home, to take care of each other, keep our distance from family and colleagues. And our system basically is put to a huge test. And now, more than ever, it's important that we collaborate. And watch closely now, because you will disappear, and next to me will appear Innovation Space's brand new program manager business collaboration, Nathalie Kerstens. Give it up for Nathalie Kerstens. Aha, Nathalie.
Hey, Bert.
Hi. How are you doing? Great to see you live and kicking.
Yeah, good to see you alive finally after so many weeks.
So this morning again, working hard on your PhD?
Yeah, of course.
Of course, yeah. You're about to finish your PhD?
Yes, I'm about to finish.
But nevertheless, you already started as a program director, business collaboration at Innovation Space.
Yes.
And the world is at your feet, and then you choose Innovation Space. Why did you make the decision to go and work for Innovation Space? I understand, but please explain.
Yeah, because Innovation Space actually combines two of the things that I'm really passionate about.
Yeah.
They're industry and real life challenges and student entrepreneurship. So I have to explain a little bit to go back in time.
Yeah, please do so.
So I'm a construction engineer, so I'm really technically educated, but during my study I already saw that I was more interested in the bigger picture and innovation and moving things forward. But I realized that technology alone is not going to do it. You need the ecosystem, you need the network, you need everything around it. So I decided to focus
but
on...
why do so technology is not enough, you need all these things?
Yeah.
Why? And you did research into that, so you know based on science, why?
Yeah.
So why do we need ecosystem and people and collaboration?
Yeah, because you see a lot of technology is subsidized and it's all there, but it's lying there somewhere on the shelf for no one to pick it up. So I really wanted to be part of that system to move technology towards the market and to really make sure that it is going to be used, but also for the greater cause. So that's the second thing that I'm passionate about, those solving these complex challenges, and that's what my PhD is about.
Yeah, so complex challenges, could you
Yeah.
please describe what you understand is as a complex challenge?
Yeah, so the complex challenges are the things that we are facing today with the world. So all these global problems we have, they are all caused by moving forward and economic growth, and now we're stuck with all these challenges, and we need innovation to make sure that we're going to solve these challenges. But one industry alone is not able to do it. We need to cross boundaries across different disciplines and different industries and all different parties, and that's what I did in my
But for the
research.
university, this is quite a challenge, because in reality, it's already that physicists and mathematicians and IT people work together in groups. But here at the university, they have their own buildings, the physicists, they have their own canteens, and you can pass your week here without even meeting anybody of another discipline. So, and then you take up this role in Innovation Space. Why?
Yeah, because I think it's really nice to be able to be the one that bridges the boundaries across the industry and make people work on challenges together. So what we do in Innovation Space, connecting these different disciplines, is in line with what I did in my research.
So, and your role as a program director, business collaboration, what are you going to do?
Yeah, so I'm responsible for the connection with the industry and outside world, and one of the things that I do there is actually collecting these challenges that students can work on in the education concept we call challenge-based learning.
You want to get those challenges from companies and government.
Yeah.
But why is it interesting for them to cooperate with Innovation Space?
Because we are educating the engineers of the future, and we are able to give them insight in complex challenges that they are struggling with. If they pose them to us, we can have these teams of students work on that, and because they are a different generation of students, they know how to work differently, they act differently, they ask the right questions that some of the people in the innovation ecosystem do not ask themselves anymore, and therefore they are able to bring new solutions.
Okay, so if you want to get connected to the next generation of engineers, if you want to have questions that your employees are not asking anymore, but our students in Innovation Space will be asking to you, then we can call you. We can find you
of
on
course,
LinkedIn.
yeah.
How do you want to work together with all the business partners of the TUE contest?
Yeah, so I will link to all the business partners of the TUE contest. I will send you a LinkedIn invitation so you know where to find me. So because we love complex challenges, if you have some, you can send them to me, and we can see if we can tackle these within a team of students in Innovation Space or either somewhere else in the university. And when, of course, we are able to physically meet again, I would like to have an appointment and come and visit you and to see what you're struggling with.
Thank you, Natalie. Great.
Yeah, thanks, Bert-Jan.
And good luck in your new job. And
Yeah.
I hope you will finish your PhD on time. I know how difficult it is for people that already started to work and still need to finish, but we will help you. You need to finish.
Yeah, I
Get
will.
it done.
I will do it.
How can we help? We cannot write for you.
No. You're just there, the support
Okay.
network. That's
Moral
great.
support.
Moral
Okay.
support, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Aha! I did it again. Here's Lino. Hi, Lino.
Hi.
I think after all these interviews and with Bob, Isabel, and Natalie, it's totally clear that in Innovation Space we believe that people make the difference, and that collaboration across disciplines is the way forward. And that is also what makes this contest, the TUE contest, such a unique competition. You only have to look at the leaderboard logos
Wow.
of the companies that are involved in this competition to see that our participants are standing on the shoulders of giants in a very impressive partner network. So let's
Shall-
give a shout out to all of them if you're up for it. So
Yeah,
do
sure.
it one by one.
Yes?
And so after I've said the following
I'll go.
sentence, thank you all partners for making this TUE contest happen and for the time that you invest and support for our startups, the participants and our student teams. So let's start, Lino, by thanking
ASML,
Defensie,
Rabobank Eindhoven Veldhoven,
Ilionix,
Novartis,
BOM,
Medtronic,
Thermo Fisher Scientific,
de National Police, politie,
Colique en Sova,
de Breed en Partners,
Allseas,
ART Group,
Equens Worldline,
Trespa,
Deloitte,
Spirotech,
OC/Canon,
IAI Industrial,
very well, VO Patents and Trademarks,
Advantech,
Haptic,
Stedin,
Hightech XL, my friends,
Eindhoven Engine,
also friends, and
University Funds.
yeah, so
We're all friends.
we're all friends. We know that it takes an ecosystem to build successful startups, and we're honored that you are part of our ecosystem. And we're looking forward to meeting you all face to face soon. But now it's virtual first and face to face later, post Corona. Thank you very much, Lino, so far for giving us at Innovation Space the opportunity to introduce ourselves.
You're very welcome.
Now take it away with the speed dates. Good luck and really enjoy yourselves.
Thank you, Bertjan.
We cannot do a high five,
No.
but let's do it like, yeah, I felt something. Okay,
Yeah, me too.
enjoy.
Okay, bye-bye. And we are back. It's time to talk a little bit more about the practicalities of today and the online speed dates. Next to me, as you can see, is Katrin. Katrin,
Yeah,
welcome.
thank you very much.
Maybe it's good to introduce yourself.
Yes, for everyone who doesn't know me yet, I'm Katrin. I'm the project coordinator of the TUE contest. For me, this is the first speed dating event ever. And unfortunately, it's a bit different than usually. But I am still very excited to be part of this event and make it happen online.
Great that you are here. Thank you. And hopefully you can organize a speed dating event offline next year.
Yes.
But for now, we are here in the Kennisport and everybody else is at home behind the laptop. So let's start a little bit more about this online speed dating event. So the program for today, we started off with a quick introduction of us and our colleagues at TU Innovation Space. Up next, we will give you a brief general update about the timeline and show you some results of the TUE contest of the past few weeks. Whereafter, we will continue with explaining the course of action for this afternoon. At the end of this presentation, we have compiled a very nice video from the 30-second pitches from our participants who are attending this event today. And after this, we'll start.
So let's have a quick look at the timeline of the TUE contest. Due to the coronavirus, some adjustments have been made. The networking round has ended yesterday. In a few minutes, we will announce the winner of the online audience prize. Today, we have the online speed dating event. On May 8th, we expect all participants to complete their business plan section in the dashboard. And on May 15th, we will then announce the projects that continue to the next round. That is the top 20 teams. For the top 20 teams, BOM will organize a workshop about investor readiness on the 18th of May. Make sure to sign up on your dashboard. On the 9th of June, the grand finale will take place. Unfortunately, this is not possible in the beautiful auditorium of the TUE. Therefore, we are currently busy setting up an online grand finale. We will make sure that it's just as thrilling and eventful as it normally would be.
And maybe it will be in the auditorium, but only with the finalists and the jury members. We'll have to see what the developments will be.
Exactly.
But we hopefully we can make a great show out of it. And indeed, like you mentioned, we have this pros trajectory, and in that trajectory, we want to organize an event for all partners and students in September or October, and hopefully we can do it live at the beautiful location of Innovation Space. So more information about that will follow as soon as possible. Then now, more than 2,000 votes were collected, and that's amazing. So, who is the winner of the online audience prize? Which team collected over 500 votes in total? Who wins the online audience prize worth 250 euros?
Drum roll.
Can we have a drum roll? That is Team Kabel. Congratulations. Well done.
Amazing.
And the prize is coming your way. Great networking, and we want, of course, thank all the teams for their great effort and all the voters for their support. In total, more than 2,000 votes were collected, like I mentioned. Congratulations again to Team Kabel, and since we are already talking about prizes, Katrin, maybe it's good to announce the prizes of this year's TOE contest as well.
Exactly.
What can we win?
So firstly, there can be won prizes for each category, 5,000 euro for each category, so ideation, prototyping and student team.
Wow.
Furthermore, there will be a prize from Student Fonds, Steun Fonds Duurzaamheid. They've been generous enough to provide the idea that is most sustainable with a check of 5,000 euro. And last but not least, the ASML Makers Award, like each year, will be worth 2,500 euro. So now you know what you are battling for.
Wow. So back to the speed dates.
Yeah.
That's why we're here for today. So what can you expect today? Online speed dating event is hosted via the platform of Whereby. Every partner company will have their own meeting room. All projects will enter that meeting room on the planned time slots. Please keep an eye on the time. In total, we will have 110 virtual speed dating sessions in the upcoming 2 hours. So you all received a briefing with the specific links to the meeting rooms. You don't need a login or an account. It's very easy, just make sure your camera and microphone are working and you join the rooms at the right moment. This live stream will continue on our website, so we suggest that you open a new tab in your browser to go to the meeting room. In this live stream, the clock will tick and the schedule will be presented each round.
Exactly. So, how does a typical virtual speed date look like? The speed date takes 20 minutes in total. During the first minute, the partner will provide you with a short introduction of the company and the coaches. Keep it brief. Then, the project team can give a 1-minute pitch of their idea. After this, you can take about 10 minutes to receive feedback on your content and brainstorm about improvements. Lastly, it's time to ask some questions. In the last 5 minutes of the speed date, the students leave the meeting room and the coaches fill in the feedback form. For the students, switch the meeting room or prepare for the next speed date. If you have a break in between your speed dates, you can start a chat via your dashboard with a company that you're interested in but that you don't have a meeting with, or just prepare for your next speed date. Please enter and leave the rooms at the right time. This is really important so that coaches have enough time to fill in the feedback forms.
Now it's time for a quick introduction into Whereby, because
Exactly.
it will be quick because it's very easy to use. No login or account is needed. Just make sure to enter your name. That is your own name, not the project name. Request permission to use your microphone and webcam and join the meeting at the correct time slot. I think if it doesn't work correctly on your computer, you can always use it on your phone, right?
Exactly,
It's
yeah.
very easy.
So if you have any troubles with your laptop, just try on your phone and it should work there as well.
Great.
So the first round of speed dates will start at 3:15. Make sure you check your briefing with your schedule and the links needed to get into the virtual meeting rooms. In the live stream, you'll find an overview of the speed dates each round, as well as the countdown clock. If you're a partner and you have any questions or troubles with Whereby, please contact Ruud van Lottem. The information is shown on the screen right now. And if you're a student and you have a question or remarks, please contact me. We'll be back again at 10 to 5 to end this virtual speed dating event. For now, we will leave you with the aftermovie of the speed dating event of last year, after which the countdown until the first speed date will start.
Exactly. Nothing to add?
No, I
That
think
was
that's
it
all.
from our side. We wish you all the best with the virtual speed dates. Have fun, learn a lot, and see you back at 1650.
Exactly.
All right.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.